Hi everyone, welcome to a first look episode from Dark Jedi Plays. We are going to be looking at Loop Hero, or at least the demo of it. Now, this is something which I've seen personally quite a lot of already, so this isn't my first look specifically, but it is a first look for the channel. Now, if you don't know what this is, please do stick around. Don't be put off by the graphic style. It is part of its charm. Now, you probably saw at the start of the video there, this is a Devolver Digital game. I personally really like most of Devolver Digital games. I think their E3 conferences are weird as hell, and they really should stop doing those sort of things if they want people to actually watch them and enjoy them. That's probably just the old man in me. Anyway, so this is a kind of a time-based roguelike game where... well, you'll see the story in a second. So I'm going to select a new save slot just so we can carry on. And I'm going to click start. I'm not going to bother skipping the tutorial so we can see what's going on. Stars in the sky are going out one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing everything back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around me? Just standing here won't do me any good. So, this is the main part of the game where you're going to spend most of the time. You start on a path, and you start in this mode called planning mode. And you'll see down here it says press the switch to change between adventure, travelling through the map, and planning stop modes. So you can either right click or press space to do that. So I'm going to right click and we move on. And you'll see my little guy move around the map, or girl, not too sure. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if such a thing as night still even exists without a sky, of course. So there's a little slime thing on the map here, you can see in the description on the right hand side there. Absolutely nothing here except, well, slime. 5% chance for spawning a slime once a day. So you run towards it and you start a fight. A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance, they digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature, maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. So, travelling, fighting and most other actions are done automatically, so I didn't have to move him around the map, he did it himself. I don't have to start the fight, it does it itself, everything will carry on. There's a little action bar underneath him which is like a ATB on a Final Fantasy game. And smash, we've just beaten him up. So it's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's a weapon in the remains of this thing that's not fully digested. So, you have an inventory and an item slot. So here's my inventory, here's my item slots, here's my inventory, so I can drag the sword into it. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? So now I've got a grove here, and I can place this anywhere I like. Obviously, for the purposes of this very first tutorial bit, you can only put it in one place. And now a grove, if you look on the right hand side, spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. The wolf can move to an adjacent tile, so that's one of these two here. So we carry on. Day is passing up here, and we're getting a fight with the rat wolf. But now I've got the sword equipped, I do more damage, or he evaded. Okay, forest rat wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few colourful images and a bit of adrenaline, and everything will be forgotten like a bad dream. Or remembered as a bad... Damn, it's good that nobody's listening. You're not listening, are you? Right, you can get new items and cards during battle, as you've probably already noticed. Some items have unique abilities. As do most of the cards, by hovering over an item or card, you can expect its properties. So here is a dirk. Now, the first time I played through this, which I did on Twitch, I didn't get a dirk, I got another sword, which is exactly the same. But this one here does more damage, so it's 4 to 6 instead of 3 to 5, and it's got a 9% evasion as well, so we're going to tank that. But when you unequip another card by replacing it with something, it gets forgotten, never to come back again. It's not like it goes into a trash that you can come back from. It's just gone. Similarly, we have a forest here. So forests, in this case, can be placed anywhere you like. I'm just going to move it back down here. So it's plus 1% hero attack speed for every forest I place. So it doesn't matter where I place it, it's just there. And when you place something, you can get a chance to get in resources as well. So it's important to know what you're placing and where. And here is a rock. In this case, it's plus 2 HP. Again, for me, I've got 250 at the moment. And plus 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So in this case, putting it there only is going to give me 2. But if I put it here, I can get a potential of like 12, 10. My maths is terrible. Great. So there was a mountain over there, and here is a forest. The world is just like new. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. So now my HP has gone up to 252, as you see. And there's some items as well. Some of your actions will yield you resources that we'll need further on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. So we just click add now, and it shows us we've got a preserved rock and a stable wood. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. And away we go. So this is our camp here. We go walk through that and it heals us. I think it's time to have some rest. So we click this button now and it takes us back to the camp. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. So, click on build. We can build a campfire for 1 wood and 1 rock, which we just so happen to have, because that wasn't completely tutorialised. Okay, congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. I don't think it was that annoying, to be perfectly frank. You can now start your first expedition, or not, do as you wish. Click anywhere to complete this tutorial. So that's it now. This tells us what the campfire is. Click away from it. There's nothing else I can do. I've got no more resources, so I can't build anything. Certain things are locked off in the demo. But there's quite a lot to see here. So I click expedition and click start, and off we go. Now, I don't know if this is the same as it was on my Twitch run. I can't remember, it was a long time ago now. It was at least 12 hours ago. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. So the path is different from the last run. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions even have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If one needed to give up and cry and save the world, I would be the worst saviour of all. Let's do it. So off we go. We've lost all our items, as you can see. So we're going to batter this. It's hopefully going to drop a weapon for us, but we are only punching it. We did not get a weapon, but we got a cemetery. So it spawns a skeleton every 3 days. I'm just going to whack this over here. Another slime. Punch it into what I presume is a face. Right, there's 3 items here. So a meadow, again, is heal 2 HP at the start of every day. So it doesn't need to be next to anything, so I'm just going to stick it over here. Whack them next to each other. We get our 2 resources from it, which are both rations, which is quite nice. And we've got a vampire mansion, which adds vampires to battles on adjacent tiles. Now I can pop this in the middle if I want to. I'm going to stick it somewhere where I don't get too many of them. Just there will do. That was a menacing laugh. Let's carry on. I still don't have a weapon, so I'm hoping this slime has something. Because punching things only is going to get me so far. Okay. A mountain is 5 HP for each additional rock or mountain. Now, I didn't put any rocks over there, so I'm going to stick this one here. And carry on. Give me a sword, please. Or a dirk, or an axe, or a beacon, of course. Right, 40% plus 40% movement speed within its range, plus 20% attack speed for all units, not just me. So I need to be careful where I'm going to pop that. I'm just going to stick it there. 1 more slime. Punch you. Punch you. Punch you. And we've got some items. Now, I have a ring, which is attack speed plus 4%, and armour HP 84. So you see our armour goes, HP goes up to 334, and then a rock, which we can stick next to the mountain. So plus 5 for each additional HP, adjacent rock or mountain. There. And plus 2 HP, blah, 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 blah. So we carry on there. Carry on. We've got some items going through there. There's a day gone by as well. Smack this slime in the face again. And we've got a sword. So we're on planning mode. Gladius 3 to 5. Sounds like a flower, but it's really not. But I'm going to plant it in this slime's face. Okay, we've got a shield there as well, which is another 4 defense, which is good. So our stats now are 7 to 11 damage, 94 plus 94 max HP, 4 defense, 4% attack speed additional, and 4 HP per day. Now battlefield. It smells of blood and steel. Lovely. Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. So I don't really care where this goes, to be honest. I'll stick it there. More adjacent tiles up there. Let's carry on. This slime shouldn't last too long now. 2 hits is good. Right, meadow. Again, they don't need to go anywhere special, so we'll stick those up there. And then a spider cocoon, a silky bastion of 8-legged hunters, spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. Now, you don't know me very well, being a YouTuber. I hate spiders, absolutely hate them. So I'm gonna just pop that there, just because I don't want any chance of going through there, if I'm perfectly honest. Okay. Oh, so we got a better ring there, I think. So attack speed plus 4%, which is equal to it, but I also get damage to all 2 and magic damage 2. So I'm going to stick that on, and that ring gets forgotten, and away we go. There's a spider down there now. There we go, that's quite nice. And this is a road lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world. Decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. Oh, hello. So we will stick you there. So they should go after I've been through it once. And we have another battlefield and another mountain, so we'll stick a mountain there, and the battlefield again is spawns a chest at the start of each loop. So again, we'll stick that there. We've got quite a lot of items here already, so when I can, I'm going to retreat back. Back off, human. I've not seen this before. A vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I will be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its share. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and then I will set this crumbled world right. Right! I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. So this is the first time I fought more than one enemy at a time. That vampire is toast, and he gave me a ring. But he's doing something there. He's a ghost. So I can't seem to hit a ghost. Okay, vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements to prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, the blood of other creatures doesn't make good sustenance. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures that just stand near him are imbued with the power to devour someone else's life. Okay, so we've got loads of things here. So I've got a grove. I'm going to stick that there. Another mountain. Another meadow. Another meadow. And then an oblivion. Now, erases any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. So I'm actually going to erase this monster from the road because it probably means I can get home now. Waiting for this to highlight. Nope. Okay, into a scrap. Forgot I had a shield over here as well, but the shield's pretty poor. Don't need to worry about that. The ring is quite nice. I think I prefer counter and regen. Yeah, we'll carry on. We've got a treasury as well. So, thick walls guard all types of riches from thieves and their previous owners. Gives a random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. So I'm going to whack this here. Just because. Too many spiders. Oh. I know there are only little cartoony ones, but I dislike them. That max... Yeah, that armor's better, so we'll take that. Okay. Beacon. We've already got one, plus 40% movement speed within its range, so I will stick that there. Slime. Not too bad. Right, we've got a even better armour, even though it looks worse, so we'll take that. And shield is fine. Don't care about those. I mean, they are the same, so we just to get rid of them, because you've only got a certain amount of slots you can have. And a mountain down here. I mean, I could put the mountain next to the treasury. Because that's going to give me a resource for placing it, so I'm going to do that just because. But we've got areas where we can surround it. So skeletons. I need to be careful that I can actually get through this because I'm starting to run out of time. Evasion and vampirism. What does vampirism do? Let's find out. Yeah, so it's healing me for one every turn. There's another treasury. Excuse me. I can't place anything next to that one, so I'm going to place it there. Another slime. I want to be able to go back to camp, please. another spider cocoon. I don't care about those. Right, we'll retreat from there. That's fine. And now we can go... I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy has managed to return. The boy. That doesn't look much like a boy to me. Might be slightly odd to say, but there we go. Survivors. Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. Or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part that's left from the group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Every day we find new signs of people that, as far as everybody here knows, have never even been with us. It's like we forgot them. You forgot? Exactly. It's like people disappear every day and we instantly forget they even existed. Almost as if we forgot the place we came from, and our families, and maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. Not Yoda. That's the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said that I'd managed to return? It means that you knew that I'd left here. That's why it's so important for us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we were able to approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire and a few sleeping bags here. Real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course, I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving this group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. Players? Nope. Okay. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few things that survived the cataclysm and neither vanished nor were forgotten. You might need them. So she's given me a few resources there. And then we can go into another build thing. So here we can build the field kitchen. Because of all the resources I gathered from the previous run. And I can pop that anywhere here. There we go. So do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What? You were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions and some ham. Nothing special, everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Okay, so that's 2 of the things we can do there. We've still got 4 other things that we can build in this purpose of the demo. Oh no, that one's locked. I do have the resources for that, but I can't build it. And there's quite a few things that you can build here. But the idea is obviously when you go out on your expeditions, there's always more things to build and unlock. And there's more cards that you can get for each run as well. So there's a lot more things to do in the demo. But I'm going to leave it there for the time being. I have completed this demo myself, or at least got to the end point where the demo just stops, and it's interesting. I'm certainly looking forward to this. You can buy this now already on Steam, so I will link it down below for that. It's not out yet though, just to let you know, it's kind of a pre-purchase you're making there. But do wishlist on Steam to have a look yourself. The demo, I believe, is still available during the course of the Steam, what do they call it, the demo festival or the game festival. So do have a look yourself and see what you like of it. It's called Loop Hero. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another episode soon.